The world of boxing is sad today. We lost a legend. George Foreman is gone. He was a champion in the ring, but he was also a champion outside of it. George died on March 21st, 2025. He was 76 years old. We will all miss him. George was a family man. He loved his wife and children. He was also a man of God. George was a minister in Houston. He used his platform to help others. He was a role model for many. George was a great boxer, but he was an even better man. He will be remembered for his kindness and generosity. He touched the lives of so many people. The world is a little less bright without him. Rest in peace, champ.
George Foreman was a beast in the ring. He was a two-time heavyweight champion. He had a powerful punch. He knocked out opponents left and right. He was a force of nature.
George won a gold medal at the Olympics. He was just 19 years old. He turned pro soon after. He quickly rose through the ranks. He became a world champion in 1973.
George retired from boxing in 1977. He was only 28 years old, but he came back to the ring 10 years later. He wanted to prove he could still fight, and he did. George won the heavyweight title again in 1994. He was 45 years old. It was one of the greatest comebacks in sports history. George showed the world that anything is possible.
George Foreman was more than just a boxer. He was also a successful businessman. He was best known for his George Foreman grill. It has sold millions of units worldwide.
George also endorsed many other products. He had his own line of food products. He even had his own video game. George was a natural salesman. He knew how to connect with people.
George was also a philanthropist. He gave back to his community. He supported many charities. He helped to build a youth center in Houston. George was a true champion of the people.
George Foreman left an incredible legacy. He was one of the greatest boxers of all time. He was an inspiration to millions. He showed us that anything is possible if you believe in yourself.
George will be missed by all who knew him, but his memory will live on forever. He was a true icon. He was a legend. He was Big George Foreman. Rest in peace, champ. You will never be forgotten.